initial phases, I was so confused, like I'm not too sure whether I just want to do what I'm doing, or should I pursue for my master's? Should I just quit on the job and sit at home? And on the behalf of my bachelor's degree, it's little bit struggle in getting a jobs here. Well, I would say support is my best half, my husband.
Right.
He's always there, no matter what. I would say with the kids, he's much better than I am. I always had like one thing in my mind. I cannot be completely just a mother, just a housewife, just a professional person, or just a dancer. I would say COVID is really a tough time, but it's really bringing families closer.
I have to agree. I completely agree with you.
Dancing is the best way to portray your emotions. In dance, you can show your emotions, you can show your devotion. You can't make people understand your language, but you can make them understand your emotions by the dance.
Hello, सत श्री अकाल, नमस्ते, आदाब दोस्तों, मैं हूँ Sharon Ali and you're watching Hunny Walia shows. आज की segment में Through the Eyes of a Woman, we have with us Rasmi Sharma. Rasmi is a mother of 2 beautiful children and a procurement specialist by profession. Rasmi, thank you so much for being on our show.
Thanks for inviting me here.
So Rasmi, tell our viewers a little bit about yourself. Where were you born? What are some of your goals in life?
So I was born in the very divine and holy place in India, North India. It's called Haridwar.
Okay.
So, and I did my schooling from there. Mostly it was a Catholic school, and then after that I moved to for my engineering in Jaipur and spent my 4 years there, and it's a beautiful place. And I did my engineering, and then afterward I moved to Delhi. Very closer to Gurgaon, so Delhi I moved, and I worked there with one of the multinational company, Ericsson. So there I worked like 1 year and then moved to Canada after my marriage.
Right.
I'm a mother of 2 and a wife, and working as a procurement specialist now here.
Wonderful. तो आप जब move हुई थी इंडिया में, did you move with your family या खुद अकेले थी या family के साथ में थी?
So when I moved to Canada?
No, when you were in India and you moved for your engineering.
So no, I was like by myself there.
Oh, okay.
So I stayed in the hostel for 4 years.
Oh.
And then after doing my engineering, I moved to Delhi. And by myself.
It was all by yourself the entire time?
By myself, yeah.
Oh, that's nice. And your parents had obviously no issue with that?
No issue. They were just giving me a wings, and they just want me to fly high. And
oh, that's great.
That's why, yeah.
Great. So eventually शादी के बाद you came to Canada?
That's right. Right.
And how did you meet your husband?
So it was like typical arranged marriage, I would say.
Nice.
So his family uploaded his profile on some of those matrimonial sites. And my family, of course, they were hunting for a guy, and then so they uploaded my profile.
Right.
So his parents looked my profile, and then they contacted my parents. And of course, parents are a little hesitant when they have to send their kids that far by herself.
Right.
So of course my dad was little but then they meet my husband Madhukar, and they just liked him. At the first they were little concern, like what he do there, how you are going to be like by yourself, and no family is there. But eventually he just convinced them, I guess.
So आपके husband Canada में था?
Yeah, he's there. He's there for like I think 20 some years now.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So he was in Canada before you got married.
That's right. Yeah.
Oh, nice. And how did you feel about coming to Canada?
I just love it.
Yeah.
Initial phase was a struggle.
Yeah.
I would say because you think you are going to a developed country from the developing, so you think everything will be nice, and but weather is a thing, and of course the professionally it is a little bit struggle for me. But that's a part of life. So
exactly. So when you say professionally is a struggle, I think you're talking about you did the 4 years of engineering in India, but then when you came here you had to start from scratch again.
That's right. So by the meantime I took all the jobs whatever come into my way till I can get my diploma in supply chain, and from University of Alberta, and then I moved to my field, what I want to do. But initial phases I was so confused, like I'm not too sure whether I just want to do what I'm doing, or should I pursue for my master's? Should I just quit on the job and sit at home and do my household things?
Yeah.
I was little bit in the confusion at that time.
Right.
But then things came along, and my husband's uncle and auntie are here, so they are the one who told me about the supply chain field you can do in this.
Oh, okay.
And then I got enrolled in this, and then
Okay. So with the engineering though, you didn't think to continue that or do schooling here for engineering?
I thought, well, on my bachelor's there, on the behalf of my bachelor's degree, it's little bit struggle in getting a jobs here.
Oh, okay.
So in that point of view, I thought of doing masters, but masters took a lot of time.
Okay, and what kind of engineering did you take?
Electronics and communication. So there are not that much of jobs here for telecommunication. So that's why I thought, okay, let's get a switch.
Get into something else.
That's right.
So procurement specialist, can you tell our viewers exactly what that's all about?
So procurement specialist is, right now as a COVID, we know about the supply chain. Getting a sanitizers, getting a mask, getting a gloves, it's a tough deal right now.
Yes, yeah.
Because of supply chain. You know, everybody's on the short of stock. So what supply chain people do, they buy stuff from different parts of the country or different part of the world and get it delivered on time and fulfill the requirement.
Oh, okay, so toilet paper too.
That's right. I'm like, oh my God, thank God I'm not buying that.
We were out of toilet paper for almost a whole year last year when COVID started.
So that's all is the, like, for supply chain, it is like from manufacturing till it reached to the customer. That whole process is the supply chain.
Oh wow, look at that.
And I do the buying part in that whole thing.
So you do the buying part of it.
I buy the stuff.
So you said that it was your auntie and uncle that kind of suggested you get into this
yes,
field.
uncle, my husband's uncle suggested me, why don't you try and get into the courses for this in University of Alberta? And I was like, yeah, it is very interesting.
Okay, so you have a diploma in this, and then when you got into it, did you find that it was something that you wanted to do and you liked doing it?
Yeah, exactly, because I really like communicating with people. So, and supply chain is all about mostly keeping a right and clear communication with your customers and your buyers.
Well, that's great. So you're really enjoying it. How long have you been doing it now?
It's 4 years now.
4 years now.
4 years now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. So your parents and your family are back in India?
They were, yeah.
Have you ever been back to India since you've been?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. I came last year in 2020, February.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I stayed there for 10 days.
Oh,
and then
nice.
came back.
Nice. That's nice.
Yeah.
Okay, so with two small children, though, when you're always on the go and your profession, and then you like to do other things on the side, how do you balance everything? Your profession, your children, like who is your mentor, your person to help you, support you in everything you do?
Well, I would say support is my best half, my husband.
Right.
He's always there, no matter what. I would say with the kids, he's much better than I am.
Oh, wow.
So,
nice.
yeah, so yes. So he's the one who helps me out. And for balancing, I always had like one thing in my mind. I cannot be completely just a mother.
Right.
Just a housewife. Just a professional person or just a dancer. No, I just want to be like 20% of this, 20% of this, 20% of this.
Right.
And I just try to prioritize my things as it comes. When it comes to motherhood, I just like bang on my motherhood thing. And when I come to my passion and my dancing and stuff, I just on that.
So you prioritize that way.
That's right, yeah, which is more required.
Wonderful. So your husband helps you out whenever you have to go for your dancing or if you go to work or whatnot.
Yes.
Then okay.
Most of my dancing and stage performance, my husband and my kids watch them on the phone.
Oh, that's nice.
Because
Very nice.
because I get distracted when they are in front of stage, or they just want me to hug, and so they just stay home, and I just go and perform most of the time.
Yeah. That's so nice. So do you think that your children will become dancers too? Do they watch you and try to follow your moves?
Well, yes, but I really don't want to force them out.
Yeah.
I just don't want my girls to, let's go to the basement in my studio and let's do it. No, whenever they feel like, we do it.
Right.
And my boy, I can sense like he has those kind of dancer moves. He just listens to the music and then he just pumps up his
moving.
and in the rhythm.
Right, right. So you have 2 children or 3?
Two kids.
A boy and a girl.
Boy and a girl.
Beautiful, beautiful. So you believe strongly in family bonding and family time.
Yes.
How do you make time for that? What kinds of things do you do? Do you have like family nights where you all sit together, watch movies? Like what kinds of stuff do you do to bond with your family?
Well, when in the summertime, mostly we are in our backyard.
Okay.
We just play music.
Oh, nice.
And we just dance, and they just in summer that's what we do. But in winter, when we are mostly in our house, we try to do in the basement and just play with them.
Right,
teach
right.
them few new stuff.
Right, right.
My girl is right now very interested in learning like how to cook, so she just sometimes help me in baking cakes.
Oh, that's nice. That's nice.
So yeah, that's how we try to.
That's
and right
great.
now, I would say COVID is really a tough time, but it's really bringing families closer.
I have to agree. I completely agree with you.
I don't have to go like rush or on every Saturday, Friday night or Sundays. We just stay, we just watch something, we just play.
Absolutely. I totally agree. COVID is a very difficult time for everybody, of course, with the social bonding and that type of thing. But again, on the better side of it, you know, it's the family bonding. We're getting more family time,
That's
you know, spending a lot more time at home. So I don't think it's such a bad thing when it comes to that, right?
That's right.
Yeah,
Well,
I agree with you.
I never thought like when I was like working or doing my dancing and stuff, I never spent that much of, you know, but now once we are at home, we see everything all day and then we just enjoying it.
Absolutely. So you have a big passion for dancing.
Yes.
When did you start dancing? How old were you?
Oh my God. I think 3 or 4.
Okay,
And
nice.
my grandparent, like my grandfather, my nana,
Yeah.
he is the one who told my mother, like just told her like, this girl is gonna dance.
Ye
So
dancer
make sure-
banenge.
Yeah, ye dancer banegi, exactly. So she's the one. Just keep an eye. Just let her do some good training on the dancing.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, that's how I started. And
Wow.
and every school function, every college function, I perform.
Wow, that's great.
Usually for engineering, people go to learn engineering.
Right.
And for me, it is more, I look forward for my stage shows.
Right.
My dancing things. So yeah.
That was more your passion. So
More of my
did your
passion.
parents put you in dance lessons or anything? Did you have a guru or anything back home or?
They started on my Kathak training for 1 year.
Okay.
But it's really tough to get in a small town to get a good guru and just to stick for 5-6 years.
Yeah,
So that thing
absolutely.
went a little bit offline.
Right.
But still, I just dance by
That's
myself
great.
and
That's
music.
great.
Yeah.
So you say that dancing connects you with your culture.
That's
in
right.
which way?
Dancing is the best way to portray your emotions. In dance, you can show your emotions, you can show your devotion. You can't make people understand your language, but you can make them understand your emotions by the dance,
Right.
by singing.
Right, right.
So that's how I connect. That's how I make people to connect with my dancing and try to portray as much as India or as much as whatever I can portray in my dance, my devotion to God.
Right, right.
So
what kind of
emotions.
dancing? Is it more classical dancing you do or kind
It's
of
more of a Bollywood and classical kind of do, and the folk.
and folk dance? Also,
Folk
you do
dancing.
Bollywood, classical
and folk.
Oh, nice.
Folk is, I would say, my forte. I do Gujarati, I do Marathi, I do Punjabi.
Oh my goodness.
So yeah,
That's
So
great. So a
folk-
big variety of
big
dances
variety
you do.
of dancing.
So do you teach dancing as well?
Sometimes, yeah.
Okay,
Not like ongoing process thing.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, if somebody come, oh, I want to learn on this song. Okay, let's do it on Saturdays and Sundays.
Oh,
Or maybe
okay.
after weekdays in the evening.
Right, right. So people come to you and kind of say, I want to just learn this
Yeah.
song, and you'll help them out
Exactly.
in that sense.
Exactly, and I do lots of volunteer work as well. If maybe you might heard of that, Sahita is one of the community here, so
Okay,
they
yeah,
do
yeah.
lots of social working.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
they contacted me. Some other kind of this thing.
Okay, okay.
They contact me and then I teach them for voluntary work as well.
And you do live shows. Where have you performed? Is it in and around the city or?
Yes, I perform every year in Heritage, I guess.
Okay.
If I'm not busy, then Heritage is a go-go thing.
Yeah.
India Day.
India Days, of
India
course.
Day, I love Jubilee Auditorium.
Yeah.
That huge big stage, I
Yeah,
love it. I
it's
miss
very
it this
nice.
year.
Right, right.
Of course, with
Yeah.
COVID.
Yeah.
And I always do in the Alberta Hindi Parishad.
Okay, nice,
Yeah.
nice. So do you find you do more of the folk dancing or the classical or just wherever person wants you to do?
Exactly.
Variety.
Whatever like occasion is, if it's something related to festivals, then of course folk will go. And if something related to more of a classical.
So how do you continue learning dance? Do you just do you watch on YouTube kind of things for new dances that have come out? Do you just perform them yourself, make them up yourselves? How do you keep learning?
So yeah, I do lots of YouTube things. I just look new dances and just pick up a new song or something and then try to move myself on that.
Right.
Yeah.
Perfect.
But right now I'm just looking if I can complete my professional degree in Kathak or something.
Oh, okay.
Maybe.
So are you going thinking about going to do some schooling for that or lessons for that?
I'm thinking about
degree?
that. Yeah, I'm thinking like just to get something more of a classical part.
I think University of Alberta offers classical Indian dancing too. You might be able to maybe get some sort of degree or diploma from there.
Yes.
Nice. So you also incorporate yoga in your life?
Yes.
Okay, so how often do you do yoga?
Every day.
Every day.
Every day.
And what does yoga do for you? Does it calm you? Is it good for your mind and soul and body? Like how does it help you with your, I guess, everyday tasks or stresses?
So for me, it is more related to my spiritual self and mind.
Okay.
And of course, it helped me in my body as well to keep me more flexible and in good shape.
Right.
But for me, it started when I was little off the track, I would say. When I was waiting for my visa and everything, all the processes are taking so long. And of course, after a marriage, you want to have a good quality time.
Of course.
And I was in India, he was here. So at that time, I would say I was more connected to meditation part of yoga.
Okay.
And it helped me a lot.
Yeah.
And it's been like 8-9 years now. And every day, yoga keep me upbeat.
Oh, that's good.
And I really try to once in a week or twice in a week, whenever I feel a little distracted or busy or something like that, off of my things, I just sit with myself and analyze my thoughts.
Is that part of meditating? Is that meditation is such a big thing in our society today, and I know for our viewers too. But how do you actually meditate? Like, what do you just sit with it with a calm mind? You don't say anything, or do you think about something? Do you say things to yourself? How do you actually get into that meditating phase?
So, yeah, of course, people do like they just close their eyes and try to force themselves on something. That's not how I do.
No.
Okay. I just look into myself, what I am thinking, how I am thinking, where are my thought processes are going. Is that right? Is that wrong? Am I thinking too much? So that's how I evaluate myself through the meditation.
Right.
And then of course, by the end of that session or end of those 30 minutes, I find sorted out, because so many things go, so many things come, and you cannot just concentrate on each and everything. You have to choose your battles to be successful.
Absolutely.
So meditation helped me in that.
Oh, that's great. I heard it's very good to meditate. Very good for your mind as well. So you have a profession, you're a wife, you're a mom of 2, you like to dance. Where do you incorporate yoga? Like what's a day with Rashmi? Like where do you start off your day with yoga, and after that it's the kids and then work? What is your day?
I'm a morning person.
Okay.
So I wake up 5 o'clock.
5 in the morning?
5 in the morning.
Oh,
I try to do yoga, and then not the meditation part, but the actual postures and stuff, Surya Namaskar and everything.
Yeah.
So, and then I start right now we are working from home, so I start my day to work.
Right.
And then kids wake up and I drop them home. And all those things, the daily things go. And in the night time, I do some of the yogas and stuff.
Oh, okay. And how often do you dance?
I dance every Friday for 2-3 hours after my work.
Well, good for you. So you incorporate a day just for your dance.
Yes.
I think that's great.
You have to do that, because if you're I'll do that day, on that day, but you never get a time.
Absolutely.
You have to force yourself. You have to prioritize. No, this is my time. This is I have to do.
Right.
That's why I wake up in the morning, because everybody else is sleeping. I can do what I want to do. That's my time.
Good idea. So your time on Fridays, you devote 2.5 or more hours to dance. So your husband watches the kids then?
They also come to the basement and they do their stuff. They do their stuff. I do my stuff.
Right. So they don't bug you or anything while you're dancing or anything like that?
No.
Well, that's good.
Sometimes they photobomb me in my videos, but that's okay.
It's okay. It's cute. You see little kids passing by photobombing. That's pretty precious in there, right? What is your ambition in life? What is it that you want? How do you want to make a difference in people's lives?
Well, with the people's life, first you have to make a difference in yourself.
Absolutely.
You have to get into like what you walk the talk thing.
Right.
You cannot say so many things and you don't do anything.
True.
So for my ambition, I would say I really like to keep a peace of mind with myself.
Right.
And make my parents proud, of course. And get a focus in the life.
Right.
You cannot just be hanging around somewhere. You have to be focused.
Absolutely.
So,
sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, and for people's life, I always try to uplift them. There is no comparison, there is nothing. Just try to boost their morale, and if they are down, their confidence.
Right.
And most of the time with the girls, I hear them, oh, I don't get time for this. Oh, I can't do this. I think we are the girls who make ourselves so bounded.
Right.
We put so many boundaries everywhere. But we are here to just fly high. As much as you can do anything.
Absolutely. So for the women or girls out there that don't get the opportunity to do what they want because they're busy doing other things, being a mom, being a homemaker and that, and they have passions too, what is your advice to them?
You have to like prioritize yourself. You can be everything if you want. And life is a struggle. Life is a struggle for sure. Nothing comes up easy. You have to find time for yourself. By just prioritizing your 7 days, you are not going to get 8 days in a week, but you have to prioritize things and get yourself onto the list. We as a women, we feel guilty of doing stuff.
Absolutely.
Oh, I just did that thing, but I'm supposed to do that time with my kids. No.
Right.
Kids want a happy mother around them, not the stressed mother.
And you're absolutely right when you say that, because a stressed mother will only cause stress to the children.
That's right.
And if you're happy and you're relieved and you're calm, you'll show that to your children as well. And I think that'll be a better, a better at the end. The entire day.
Exactly. And that's how you are building a next generation. If my son will see me, okay, I can see these qualities in a girl because my mother can do it.
Right.
My sister can do it. But, and same with my daughter. I just want to have I really don't want her to think, oh, I can't do this thing. Just give it a try.
Absolutely.
Maybe you can't. Just don't force yourself, but just give it a try first.
Right.
And then if it didn't happen. That's okay.
Just to go out and there, try, right?
Exactly.
Try what you want.
Never ever give up without trying anything.
Absolutely. Good advice. So I'm going to ask you some fun questions now, just to get to know you a little bit better.
Sure.
Okay. Who or what inspires you?
Positive people around me.
Oh, good answer.
Positive people around me inspires me a lot. And when people are doing amazing, wonderful things, they inspire me.
Do you have any regrets in life?
I won't say them regrets. And it doesn't mean, Sharon, I achieved everything, what I dreamt of or what I'm thinking of. It's nothing like that. But I gave my 100% on those situations, on those people. And if that doesn't mean to happen, it doesn't happen, right? But regrets come when you don't give your 100%. And you're like, अरे यार ये कर लिया होता तो शायद ये हो जाता. नहीं, आपने अपना 100% दे दिया. Just leave on them.
Absolutely. And that's all you can do is give your 100%. You can't do any more.
Exactly. That's why you don't have any regrets at the end.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree. If you could be a bird, where would you fly?
Oh my goodness. I just go to India.
Back home, right?
and see my parents and come back here.
And then come back, fly back to Canada after, right?
Yeah.
In your opinion, what are some strong characteristics of a strong woman?
Self-confidence.
Good one. Good one. I agree.
Self-confidence.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter if you are beautiful, doesn't matter if you have a right skin color, doesn't matter if you do things correctly, but if you do things with the confidence, you will achieve it.
Absolutely.
You will achieve it or you will learn it.
Yeah, good answer. Do you prefer salty snacks or sugary snacks?
Oh my goodness, salty.
Salty?
I don't
over
like
sugary?
sugar that much. Yeah.
Really? I wish I was like that. I love sugar. It's such a bad thing, but I love my desserts after my dinners or my lunches. Oh, it's such a bad thing. Aside from yoga, what else do you do to de-stress yourself?
Of course, dance.
Yes.
And walk. And running.
Oh, okay.
And running. So I'm like
you're a busy lady.
Pretty active. And cooking as well. Yeah. How can I forget that?
Wow.
So whenever I'm just stressed out, I just make something. Let's do dosa today. Let's
That's great for your family. I bet your husband loves that.
He loves it. He loves it. That's why he gives me some stress.
Right.
Okay, go and cook.
So go and cook something, right? He's a smart one.
I just put my AirPods and then I just cook.
And you just cook.
Yeah, I'm out of the
Oh,
word.
good.
Yeah.
Good for you. What is another talent you had aside from dancing?
Communication, I would say. Talking to people, making friends.
Yeah.
That's a big talent.
Yeah, absolutely. To be able to socialize,
Get along,
right?
Yeah. That's what my husband say. If I throw you in the bag of unknown people, I'm pretty sure you will be like friends with them as well. So I think because I talk a lot.
Yeah. Well, that's great. That's how you meet new people, right? That's how people remember you.
And that's how you work, right? You cannot be like just into your shell and do like just into your word. You have to talk to people.
Yeah.
That's why we are in this world.
I agree. If you could be anywhere, I guess you would say India. I was going to ask if you could be anywhere in the world right now, any country, where would you be? But I guess India.
No, not right now. Not right now. Maybe I really want to party hard, so maybe in Vegas.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm just like dying.
Wow. Have you been to Vegas before?
Yeah.
Have you?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
I've been there a few times too.
So that's what I told my husband before having kids. The only place I want to go, take me to Vegas.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Because I know after having kids, you can't go and do the clubbing and pubbing and
stuff. Yeah. Absolutely. It's not easy to get up and go all the time when you have young kids, right?
No.
Good for you. I'm glad that you guys went.
Yeah.
Perfect. Is there anything you'd like to say to our viewers today?
Yeah, just to be positive all the time. Look for the opportunities, and if you get one, just grab it.
There you go. Rashmi, thank you so much. You seem like such a positive person, upbeat, outgoing, great. Continue life the way you are and stay positive. It's wonderful. Thank you so much.
Yeah, and I wish same for you.
Thank you. And to our viewers, thank you so much for all your love and support. If you'd like to be on Hunny Walia shows, inbox or message us. For more Hunny Walia shows, log on to our Facebook page and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Until next time, take care.